How does the man who once ruled 2 UFC divisions end up convinced his own mother is a clone and land 3 arrests in 6 days? Tonight, we track BJ Penn's dizzying fall, the rare brain glitch that might explain it, and the June 10th hearing that could redefine fighter aftercare. Hit subscribe so Behind the Lines news can keep you ahead of every NFL and MMA shockwave, from Prodigy to Pariah. A flash career recap. BJ Penn rocketed from Hilo surf kid to jiu-jitsu world champ in 3 years, then grabbed UFC gold at lightweight and welterweight before turning 25. His swagger, licking blood off gloves, challenging monsters a weight class up, made him a cult legend. But by 2014, that highlight reel had warped into a 191 downward slide. Training on pure talent, ignoring sports science, he absorbed years of extra rounds that never showed up on the fight card, but might now be echoing inside his skull. Warning sirens most people missed. After the octagon exits came real-world red flags, a 2015 Maui bar brawl that left a friend in the ER, a 2019 viral street KO that finally pushed Dana White to cut ties, and back-to-back DUIs, including a truck flipped outside a Hilo mall. Camp partners whispered about mood swings and disappearing acts. Fans shrugged it off as island antics, unaware those scrapbooks of small incidents were building a case for a much bigger collapse. Instagram turns into a conspiracy megaphone. Late 2024, Penn's socials morphed from fight promos to paranoia journals, cryptic Bible verses at 3 a.m., slideshows claiming agents had murdered relatives and replaced them with doubles. A March 2025 TikTok of Penn ranting from his pickup netted 2 million views. Reddit groaned, CTE calling collect. But the tipping point hit May 17th. A shaky driveway video where Penn shined a flashlight in his 79-year-old mother's face, demanding proof she wasn't an identity thief. 3 million plays later, the internet was no longer laughing. Bedroom raids and a mother's SOS. Lorraine Shin returned from a short trip on May 11th to find her bedroom stripped, clothes, jewelry, even the mattress gone. 5 days later, her purse and safe keys vanished, and glue clogged a new deadbolt she'd installed for safety. On May 25th, Penn allegedly shoved her against a sedan while brandishing that flashlight. Police arrested him for family abuse and ordered a 48-hour stay away. He broke it within a day, triggering a second arrest. Shin's court petition described extreme psychological abuse and feared her son suffered Capgras delusion, the belief loved ones are imposters. Judge Jeffrey Ung granted a 180-day restraining order, mandating Penn stay 100 feet away and cease contact. A 6-day revolving door. Sun May 25th, first arrest for household abuse, bail set at $2,000. Mon May 26th, rearrested for violating the cooling-off order. Thursday, May 29th, skips arraignment. Judge issues 2 bench warrants. Friday, May 31st. Claims sudden COVID to dodge court. Motion denied. Arrest number 3 follows. Bail reinstated but with razor-thin conditions. No alcohol. Report address changes within 24 hours. Appear June 10th or risk felony escalation. Each mugshot spread faster than his old highlight reels. But the deeper headline was the medical mystery that could be running the show. Capgras, CTE, and the doppelganger brain. Capgras delusion short-circuits the brain's face recognition loop, convincing sufferers that familiar people are duplicates. Studies tie it to frontal temporal damage from repeated concussions, an occupational hazard for anyone who sparred thousands of unheadgeared rounds and joked about losing count after 10 knockouts. Boston University found Capgras-type misidentification in 7% of brains diagnosed with late-stage CTE. While Penn hasn't undergone scans, the circumstantial puzzle pieces, viral KO videos, mood swings, clone accusations, fit chillingly well. Treatment means antipsychotics, cognitive therapy, and trust in doctors. A tough sell when the patient thinks clinicians are imposters too. MMA's split-screen response. Save the Prodigy tweets battle meme culture. Brendan Schaub dropped jokes after Penn allegedly called him a fake Aaron Hernandez, urging immediate psychiatric care. Diego Sanchez and Jake Shields publicly offered to help fund rehab, while coach Firas Zahabi demanded a fighter's pension before another icon unravels on Instagram Live. The UFC, meanwhile, hides behind no comment, even as brain health researchers blast threads linking Penn's behavior to long-term trauma. Hawaiian radio hosts vacillate between island pride and heartbreak, and local gyms report teenagers canceling memberships. Seeing your hero hauled off in cuffs 3 times in a week kills the vibe. June 10th, 1 gavel, 3 futures. In 6 days, Penn faces Judge Ung on 2 abuse charges and 1 protective order violation, each good for a year behind bars. But new Hawaii law ups mandatory jail for repeat TRO breaches, turning misdemeanors into potential felonies carrying 5-year terms. Option A, straight jail. Option B, a Rule 704 psych diversion program, GPS ankle monitor, meds, weekly court check-ins, but Penn must voluntarily comply. Option C, conditional freedom that collapses with 1 misstep, plus a looming civil suit from his mother. Whatever the outcome, promoters worldwide are rewriting retirement clauses, and athletic commissions are eyeing baseline brain scans so the next legend doesn't implode on TikTok. If a fighter once known as the Prodigy can't recognize his own mother, the real opponent might be the sport itself. For live courthouse updates and the next twist before mainstream media even drafts a headline, subscribe and ring the bell here on Behind the Lines News, because the scariest swap isn't in the locker room, it's happening inside a champion's mind.